What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. For you, Market Marauders investment channel helps you to find the best deals in the market. That's something you're interested in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so today I'll be talking about some penny stocks that actually pay dividends. Now, if you're not familiar with what dividends are, just a small breakdown. It's basically companies pay you just for holding or owning shares of the different companies. So if you want to learn more about dividends, I actually have a course that's going to be down in the description below where you can learn all about dividends, breaks down what they are, the different types. So make sure you check out that one in the link down below. Also, if you'd like to join the Patreon group, I have a link down below in the description as well where you can join, and it's a private group. I give weekly and daily watch list as well as some live streams just talking about stocks. So that's in the description down below as well. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So first we have ticker sign NOK for Nokia. Nokia is not any stranger to anyone really. They've been around forever. I remember I had one of those old brick Nokia phones back in the day, back when I skateboarded. I had, one I took to the skate park all the time. Thing was durable, never broke, was very reliable. It's kind of dating me, but I had one of those back in the day. I think the one I had after that was a Razor, which kept breaking and falling apart. But the Nokia never failed me. So Nokia is still around. They still make different devices. They're jumping into the 5G space. So if you're interested in 5G stocks, that may be one put on your watch list as well. They did touch $3.98 recently, so that was on the 28th. They ended the day today at $3.89, and then after hours went up 1 cent, one more cent to end at $3.90. So overall, not too expensive of a stock, especially considering penny stock. And let's jump into dividends and see how much you'll get paid if you own one share of Nokia. So go to Nokia. This is their dividend history. If we see on here, it's kind of broken down. The last dividend they paid out was in 2019. So in 2019, they paid 56 cents or 5 cents per share. So if you own one share, you get 5 cents per share, and this is on a quarterly basis. So quarterly means basically 4 times a year you would get this 5 cent increment. Now, it doesn't have an update on here for 2020. This is on their website. I didn't see any updates. So to my knowledge, the last one that paid out was in 2019, but as you know, the pandemic and all that stuff going on in 2020, it wouldn't surprise me that they potentially, may have slowed down their dividend or just didn't update this. So Nokia, I think overall, is still a really good spec play, especially considering all the technology they have under their belt and jumping into the 5G space. So if anything, I would say just keep them on your radar as time goes on. Next, we have ticker sign SPGYF. This is for Whitecap Resources. So if you see on here, they touched $3.92, and this was on today. Yeah, on today they touched $3.92, so going up quite a bit. If we see on here, they are bullish, noted by moving average 10 line, being above moving average 50 and 100, which is this yellow and purple line, and VWAP is above moving average 10. So those are both of my indicators that I determine if a stock is bullish or bearish or not. If the moving average 10 is above moving average 50 and 100, I'll say, okay, yes, it is bullish. And then also, if the VWAP is above moving average 10, then I would have that confirmation of a bullish uptrend. The same with the bearish downtrend as well. I use the same indicators for that. But what we want to see on this one is the dividend. So let's go to some dividend information on them. So the last dividend they paid out, its dividend date is the 30th of January is when they're going to pay that out. So that's the one coming up. So we see on here, that's the last one they did pay out. So we see on here they paid 2 cents, which is not too bad considering the stock isn't that much. So there are penny stocks out there that do pay dividends, and this is just proof of that. So we're getting closer to 2021, so make sure you look to see some updated guidance on these moving forward. Next, we'll have ticker sign NYL for Annaly Capital. So they have touched this $8.64 range. If we see on here, today they did end at $8.36. Then after hours went down 2 more cents. So they are bearish, in my opinion, denoted by moving average 10 being below the moving average 50 and 100 on here. And then also we see VWAP is below moving average 10 as well. So they are bearish at the time of this video, but depending on when you watch this, they could be bullish and go right back up. Dividend information on them. We can see on here that they have paid dividends. So they paid, looks like quarterly on here. So yeah, it says quarterly, and their quarterly amount is 22 cents. So the last payout is going to be on the 29th of the new year. So January 29th, they'll be paying about 22 cents. So if you get the stock before the 30th of December, which is today, ironically, so that today was the cutoff. If you got at the stock today, then you'll be able to get that 22-cent dividend. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for the next 3 months to jump onto that. I don't know if this executes, when the market closes, but if you were able to jump into that one, then you'll get that 22 cents on the 29th. So that's another one that pays dividends, that is a penny stock, and that's pretty good in my opinion, considering that the stock itself is only $8.36. So lastly, we have ticker sign AM for, let's see, Entero Midstream Corporation. If we see on here, they are bearish. At the time of this video, moving average 10 is below moving average 50 and 100. And then we see VWAP is below moving average 10 as well. But overall, they ended on a green note today. So it ended on a positive note. They ended at 769. After hours went up 2 more cents, then at 771. Background information on them for dividends. We can see that their next payout was on, is this the payout one? Yeah, payment date was on November 12th of 2020, and they paid 30 cents. So overall, not too bad for payment of them. So yeah, there are penny stocks out there that do pay dividends. If you want to know more about penny stocks, and you want to know more about dividends in general, make sure you go check out the link down below for the dividend course, as well as the Patreon, where I talk about penny stocks and options and just stocks in general. And just going back over the tickers for this, we have NOK for Nokia, SPGYF for Whitecap Resources, NLY for Annaly Capital, and then we have AM for Entero Midstream Corporation. All right, so good luck to everybody out there trading. Hope this video helps you all. Hope you're all able to lock in some profits this week, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.